Okay, so moving on finally to the last bunch, the last bit of haul from my video. I bought a few things from Fabrique, and you're probably like, oh my god, not Fabrique, because for a while there, like before the holidays, I think every influencer was talking about this website, and you know, like I was kind of uncertain, but I did purchase a few coats like multiple times, and some didn't work out and some did, and I'm pleased with the ones that did. And I sent back the ones that didn't, and I didn't have any problems with like returns and stuff. And I always did use like a coupon code wherever I could find one on top of sales, and sometimes you could stack and it was a really good deal. So first off was this, and in hindsight, I'm not sure if I should have kept it or sent it back, but this is called the Cassian short trench coat in Water-Repellent cotton, I believe it's called. And it's a little wrinkled now, I probably should steam it, but I'll insert photos to show you what it's supposed to look like, and it is really cute. It's a little more funky than I'm used to. Not totally my style, because usually I go for more classic silhouettes, but it does have a touch of this rich brown corduroy, which I do love corduroy, but they're a little snap buns, so if you don't like that look, that multicolor look, you can definitely unsnap it, and then you would just have like a regular collar there. It is buttoned in the front like a double-breasted coat, and it does have like this very flowy, like A-line kind of look to it, but it also has this drawstring in the back, so you can kind of like cinch it, and it gives more of like a bubble effect, which is kind of cool looking. And this is what the back looks like, and it does have like the zip at the back if you wanted to like open and have it like flapping. But if you really cinch it up, it does look more like a classic coat, and if you don't, then it kind of billows and looks a lot more relaxed. So that's what that looks like. Okay, so this coat, if you've seen any of the Fabrique videos from like YouTubers and influencers, then this is the coat they probably showed. It is a poncho, but it's like a reversible one. So it has this checker pattern on one side and this olive color on the other. It's super, super soft. And I do love a poncho. I had one from like Calvin Klein. That's a more traditional look, but this is definitely more relaxed. It has these like fun little pockets in the front. And the other side is like exactly the same. So maybe I should flip it around for you guys, but let me just show the back on this one first. So that's what that looks like. So I don't even think I told you what it's called. This is called the Eila wood scarf coat in double face merino wool, and it's super soft. Really beautiful coat. So like, I don't know, so different. I don't think I've seen anyone besides the people who are like promoting this coat had this coat. So I don't think it's a coat everybody's gonna have, or like a look of a coat that everybody's gonna have. But I just want to show you what this pattern looks like. Let's see it up close. So soft. Very lightweight. And it does come with like a matching reversible coat scarf. So you can wear it on this side, you can have it matchy, whichever. So I do like that they included an extra like that. Okay, so this beautiful coat is called the Maxi Lapel coat in Merino Cashmere blend, and it is super soft, a really nice weight, and I've been looking for a long classic black trench coat for the longest time. I don't know if it shows to advantage in this lighting, but let me just try to walk up to it. I love the shape of the collar, not too oversized, just perfect, not too deep of a V either, because you can, you know, kind of cinch it up. It does come belted, so you can, you know, give yourself a waist. Has buttons, has these like side pockets. They are functional. They're kind of stitched up at the moment because I haven't undone them yet. These pockets in the front, which aren't too deep. Okay, so I was looking at a few different wool coats in a similar style, like a classic trench. And I saw, I was looking at Maxi, which was like kind of out of my budget. But there was something that was holding me off, even if I did want to spend the money. And I was looking at Cezanne at the Medric coat, but something about like, I don't like, so this coat at the bottom, they are, you know, it's like a corner, like a squared off corner. So I really do enjoy that. I didn't like the Medric coat in the end because of that rounded corner that it has at the front of the coat. It just made it look like a bathrobe to me. It's something very like, I don't know. I wanted something a bit more traditional, more classic, and that one was just a little too relaxed and casual looking for me. So I didn't like that. I was also looking at coats from the Curated, and there was just something about like, even with their classic coat, that was just too relaxed and bathrobe-y looking for me. So I decided not to go with the curated in the end. And for a while, you know, like I was seriously debating getting a coat from them. And I'm glad I held off because this coat has everything I wanted, except, I don't know. So the one thing that's weird is that you won't notice this until you get the coat in person because they don't really show you the view from the back. And for the most part, it is like a very simple back. There's like a loop here for some reason. There are just like a few extras that are like, And one of them is this third back pocket on like your right ass cheek. And I guess it's handy if you want to stick your phone in there because I usually do stick my phone in my back pocket when I'm wearing jeans and pants. And if you're wearing a long coat, it's like, where do I put my phone? And now you have a space. But on the black, it's not really noticeable because, you know, it's black on black. You can't really see this third pocket on the ass. But this coat does come in like a rich, warm, chocolatey brown color, which is beautiful. So I'm not sure how that pocket looks on the back of that coat. But just a little word of warning. If you're interested in the coat, beautiful coat, just this weird little detail on the back, which could be handy for you. I think it'll come in handy for me. I think I will actually use that pocket. But I don't know. This one, maybe you can stick your scarf in if you have like a thin like silk scarf. Maybe you can like loop it there, but I don't know what that, I wouldn't hang my coat from that. So I'm not sure. I think it's just like a fun, weird detail. But very classic looking coat. Very soft, like I was saying, it's a wool cashmere blend, which is similar to some of the other coats I had been looking at. So yeah, so this is a really nice heavyweight coat. Really love it. And last but not least, this is probably my favorite outerwear purchase this year or this past year. And this is called the Margot Long Coat in Wool-Alpaca Blend. So this is my first like experience with alpaca, but I didn't expect it to be, it's not itchy at all. I didn't expect it to be so, well, it's not as soft as the cashmere coat that I just showed, definitely, but definitely softer. I thought for some reason it would be scratchy, being like alpaca, but maybe they do have really soft wool. But this is a really interesting pattern. So if you look really closely, they're like little specks of colors. So it's not completely like black and white and gray. Little pops of yellow, a bit of red. I think I might have even seen a bit of blue somewhere. But very beautiful coat. My favorite one, actually. It's long, it's flowy. Definitely has a lot of movement when you're wearing it. And it does come with a belt, so you can definitely cinch it in. And extra little like loopy thing where if you want to pop the collar and keep it in place, you can. Like I actually used it the other day because it was like super windy, and I'm glad that that's an option. Kind of like wide sleeves, wide cuffs, which I really enjoy. I don't want it too fitted. And let me show you the back. And that's how the back looks. There's a back slit down here. But overall, I love this coat. It's so, like, it's everything I wanted in a coat. And I have been wearing it. It is surprisingly warm. I did wear it one day because I wanted to be a little, like, dressy. I was going out to dinner. And I was worried it'd be too cold, but it wasn't. It was perfect. So I love this. Like, if you're going to get one coat from the website for winter, this is the coat. I mean, it's definitely, like, more of a statement, I think. And I had been looking at like other coats, like on Cezanne, they had like this houndstooth coat or like a checkered coat, like a long trench, like I don't even know what to call, like a long wool coat, but in a houndstooth or checkered pattern. I was thinking about that, but I think that's too much of a statement for me, and I probably wouldn't get enough wear for it. But something like this is like different and a touch unusual, but very classic overall. And I think there's something very vintagey looking about it, but I do love it. Okay, so those are basically all of the coats I've gotten this past year, and not bad. I mean, I sold a lot of coats to fund these new coats, and the ones I didn't, I donated to, like I was saying, the War Veterans Association. So, yeah, new homes for all my coats, and new homes for new coats.